Talk about unions, saying these ain't the friends to be choosing. Out for themselves, not for others. You might have heard unions ain't good for your health, brother. Well, let me spit it for you, got something to say. It's because of unions, we got an 8-hour workday. This ain't no commercial break, my friend. Unions are the peeps who brought you the weekend. Probably never think about it, la-di-da-di. Unions fought hard for your right to party. They're out there to ease your tension with decent wages, healthcare, and pensions. Now it's like unions blamed for bad weather. But tell me what's wrong with solidarity forever? I want to shout it on high, get it off my chest. The story here is fighting for those who have less. So when unions are bad guys in the propaganda war, think what they've done, where they stand, who they fight for.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon for this live stream press conference broadcast. My name is Suzanne McNeil, and I'm the president of the Halifax, Dartmouth, and District Labour Council. The Halifax, Dartmouth, and District Labour Council represents unionized workers across all sectors of the economy here in the city. We live and work here in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded and unsurrendered territory of the Mi'kmaq. We must remember always that we are all treaty people. Right now, we are in the middle of a municipal election, and this is a really important time for us in the labor movement, as well as our social movement allies. It is an opportunity for us to vote in a city council that reflects the goals and desires that we have for a more just and more progressive city. We're excited to announce then that our Labour Council is formally endorsing candidates for Halifax Regional Council in 13 districts. I will talk a bit more about these endorsements in a moment, but first I want to acknowledge a really important turn of events this week. One of the very last pieces of business that our current Halifax Regional Council has taken care of is passing a motion to require city contractors and suppliers to pay a living wage to their workers. The city has used the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives living wage calculation for Halifax, which is $21.80 an hour. This will be a big help to workers in snow removal, grass mowing and landscaping, janitorial and custodial, security, and waste removal. It will lift hundreds of workers in our city out of poverty. Our new regional council that we elect this month will have work to do to make sure that everyone who does work for the city earns a living wage. So, a few weeks ago, we surveyed municipal candidates on a range of issues, including living wage. We put a lot of thought into who we would like to see elected and who we can work with. So after much consideration, we came up with a list of candidates in 13 districts to get behind that we are really pleased about. So here they are. For District 2, Preston, Chesapeake, and Eastern Shore, we are really happy to endorse Nicole Johnson. For District 3, Dartmouth South, Eastern Passage, we are endorsing Becky Kent. For District 4, Cole Harbour, Westfall, we endorse Darryl Johnson. For District 5, which is Dartmouth Centre, we are endorsing Sam Austin. For District 7, Halifax South Peninsula, we are endorsing Jen Powley. For District 8, Halifax North Peninsula, we endorse Lindell Smith. For District 9, Halifax West Armdale, we endorse Shawn Cleary. For District 10, Halifax Bedford Basin West, we endorse Andrew Curran. For District 11, Spryfield, Sambro Loop, Prospect Road, we endorse Hannah Munday. For District 12, Timberley, Beachville, Clayton Park, Wedgwood, we endorse Iona Stoddard. For District 13, Hammonds Plains, St. Margaret's, we're endorsing Pam Lovelace. For District 14, Middle Upper Sackville, Beaver Bank, Lucasville, we endorse our current Deputy Mayor, Lisa Blackburn. And finally, for District 15, Lower Sackville, we endorse J. Aaron Roy. Now, you will notice that we have not made endorsements in District 1 and 6. We are declining to endorse any of these candidates running in those districts, but if you live in those municipal districts, we do encourage you to ask questions of your candidates about issues that are important to you. In District 16, Councillor Tim Outhit has been acclaimed, and we congratulate him on being back on Halifax Municipal Council for the next 4 years. You will also notice that we have not made an endorsement for the contested mayoral election. We would like to see greater leadership from Halifax's next mayor on issues such as definitively ending racist police practices, ending the practice of entering into expensive P3 public-private partnerships, ending the wasteful and inefficient contracting out of municipal services to for-profit companies, taking a role to ensure real affordable housing is built in our city, and many other issues. We hope that the incoming mayor will lead on these important issues and more in a way that we really haven't seen in these past 4 years. So after this video finishes, I will be available by phone to take calls from reporters. My phone number is 902-401-7768. You can also leave a comment on this video and include a way for me to get in touch with you. So for voters, electronic and telephone balloting begins this coming Tuesday, October 6th, and runs until Wednesday, October 14th. The municipal election on Saturday, October 17th, is an important opportunity for us to ensure that we have a livable, vibrant community that takes issues like economic security, affordable housing, real anti-racism, and fairness seriously. We can have a stronger community together and a rising tide that lifts all boats. If you are a voter, remember that you have until this coming Monday, October 5th, to make sure that you are registered, which you can do at halifax.ca or by phoning 902-490-VOTE. That is 902-490-8683. Thank you so much for joining us for today's live stream press conference broadcast. So please make sure to get out to vote this coming election. And again, for the media, I will be available in a moment on my cell phone at 902-401-7768. Have a great weekend.